Hi, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Daily News. James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, says about Prime Minister Modi that you are the leader of the Global South. Now, what is the Global South, ladies and gentlemen? Essentially, most of the poverty of the world is in the Global South. You know, most of the countries that are in the Southern Hemisphere, down, including India. Some of the countries are pretty well off. However, there are countries that do not have a diplomatic voice, countries that are not heard, countries that have no heft, because there are a bunch of countries which subsist on loans, on aid, where there is civil war and so much more poverty, sickness. And who speaks for these countries? I mean, come to think of it, who speaks for these countries? When India got the presidency of G20, this is something that Prime Minister Modi said in his first speech, and he said that India will talk not just about itself. You know, today India is sitting at the high table, but India will not just speak about itself. India is going to speak about the countries of the Global South. And this is what James Marape, the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, says, that, you know, India is the leader. You are the leader of the Global South, and the Pacific Islands will stand behind you. We will support you at every international forum. After all, they also have a vote. They're a sovereign country. And these countries, the Pacific Island countries, will stand behind India. Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister of Australia, he calls Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he says, you're the boss. And you know why he said it? All of you have possibly grown up, at least people of my generation who've grown up listening to Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen, yeah, greatest musicians of all time. We've all grown up. At least people of my generation grew up listening to Bruce Springsteen. Born on the 4th of July, who can forget that iconic song, that iconic music? Now, the Prime Minister of Australia says that the last time he saw the stadium full was when Bruce Springsteen came. But when Prime Minister Modi came, there were more crowds to listen to him than to listen to Bruce Springsteen. And he says that he is the boss. That is, ladies and gentlemen, India's diplomatic heft. And I think India is going places because of clarity in the diplomatic policy, a certain aggression in the diplomatic policy which was not seen before. I'd like to share a personal anecdote. Ladies and gentlemen, I was never interested in diplomacy. Geopolitics, yes. National security, yes. Never diplomacy. It was always something that boring men wearing ties did. I never understood diplomacy until Dr. Jaishankar became the foreign minister. Then suddenly diplomacy started looking like an action movie. And I started taking interest. Now, every statement made by the Foreign Office I read very closely. I follow their Twitter accounts and I follow what they have to say. It makes me extremely proud. As an Indian. Now, speaking of pride as an Indian, ICC, the International Cricket Council, has reported that Pakistan has finally agreed to come to India to play the World Cup. Earlier, Pakistan was saying that if India does not come to Pakistan to play the Asia Cup, we will not go to India to play the World Cup. India said that, yeah, it's pretty much your wish because we are not coming anywhere. Whether you come here or not, that's absolutely fine. We are not going to go to Pakistan. That much is final. So Pakistan came up with a hybrid model. So Najam Sethi, the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board, said that, we'll go in for a hybrid model where India can play its matches with other countries in neutral venues like the UAE, etc. So there was some debate about it. I don't know what has triggered this, but ICC has reported that Pakistan has said yes to the World Cup. So the Pakistanis are coming. I was not very keen for the Pakistanis to come, and I was never keen for India to go to Pakistan anyway. Because I believe we should not have any sort of relation with Pakistan, whether it's trade, commerce, music, films, cricket, nothing. You know, they wanted a country, they've got a country. Now, what else do they want from the Indians? So, ladies and gentlemen, another comment by Imran Khan, which is back in April, not right now. This is May. In April, he made this comment that, and it's doing the rounds of social media right now. Imran Khan said that, you know, India has become too proud. It's become arrogant, which is why it does not allow Pakistani players to play in the IPL. No, the reason why we don't allow Pakistani players is not because we've become arrogant. It is because you're terrorists and we want nothing to do with you. We can't allow you to come and play in India. World Cup is something that we have to. I mean, this is something that is multilateral. This is something that the whole world does. If I had my way, if I was in any position of authority, I would not have allowed Pakistani players or Pakistanis per se to step on Indian soil. Pakistani of any disposition whatsoever. But today, I mean, fine, they're coming for the World Cup, but Imran Khan saying that India gives so much of money, which is why India has become arrogant. We earn that money. We earn that money. We are not arrogant, but certainly we are proud because we have earned that money through our brains, our hard work. Unlike Pakistan, which keeps on begging the world for money. Your foreign exchange reserves are nothing but a result of your beggary. Our foreign exchange reserves, more than 100 times yours, are a result of our hard work. We sweat, we bleed, we work day and night, and therefore we have a $600 billion reserve. That is why the BCCI has made profits of $6 billion this year. $6 billion for the BCCI. That is far more than the entire foreign exchange reserves of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Abdul Razak, that former cricketer, also said that the New Zealand team has come to Pakistan, but New Zealand has sent just half the team because the rest of the guys of the New Zealand team are playing IPL. Why should they not? Everybody wants to do better for themselves and their families and their careers. What is wrong with that? It's not a crime to play in the IPL. And, you insisted, you told the New Zealanders, you begged, please come, please come, please come. You touched their feet, whatever you did. So they've come there. Now don't start demanding too much. It's a miracle that anybody has come to Pakistan at all. Enjoy that miracle for a while. Don't push your luck too far. Everybody will want to come to India because this is where the environment is. This is where the professionalism is. This is where the money is. And that is what cricketers look for. They look for global exposure. They look for professionalism. They look for the joy of playing cricket. And everybody wants to make money. Nothing wrong in that. Obviously, they'll come to India. In Pakistan, they're scared of their lives. You don't know where the next bomb blast is going to be. Or the next time Imran Khan says, take over the streets. Let's enter the cricket stadium. Let's teach these New Zealanders a lesson. Why would New Zealand even want to, come to Pakistan to play cricket? Defies all logic. Anyway, as far as the G20 is concerned, ladies and gentlemen, people are having a ball of a time. The delegates are going around shikaras at the Dal Lake and, generally having fun. India is giving a message to the world that, we've done well for ourselves and welcome to Kashmir. It's a perfectly normal place and it's part of India, will forever be a part of India. Bilawal Bhutto is frothing at the mouth and he's congratulating China, congratulating Saudi Arabia, the countries that did not take part in the G20 summit in Kashmir. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Pakistan has clearly lost the plot. And if one or two countries or three countries did decide to stay away, it was not because of Pakistan, it was because of China. So Bilawal Bhutto may like to take the credit, but it's China's doing, not Pakistan, because if Pakistan had any diplomatic heft at all, I challenge the Pakistani foreign minister and I challenge the nation of Pakistan. Why don't you have an OIC summit in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir? You call it Azad Kashmir, right? So have it in your quote-unquote Azad Kashmir. Call an OIC gathering in Azad Kashmir. Host them for 3 days. I know you don't have the money. You can borrow money from China once more. Mortgage some small town or city. Mortgage it, get money from the Chinese and host the OIC. And talk to them about what is happening in Indian Kashmir. Talk to them about the terror inflicted upon the hapless masses. Give them your propaganda stories. Come on, why don't you do it? So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this video. That's all for the day. I'll come back next day again with some great news. Till then, take care of yourselves and Jai Hind.